It feels like I'm skydiving when I text you. Rose petals on the floor outside your bedroom. Sunshine whenever you smile.
Hey, what's up guys, it's that boy EP or EP, and guys, in this video we are going to be going over all my classes in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. There's going to be best class setup video for all my classes. Now this is actually a request from one of our subscribers named Hi Hello Podcast. I think the comment will be on the screen right there. These classes I'm about to show y'all, I'm gonna give y'all a little disclaimer. These are mostly kind of a rushing classes. I do have a couple kind of like a, sit back and let the smoke come to you, but most of these are kind of a rushing class. So if you do rush a lot, this is going to be the classes for you. I go over a lot of classes. I go over the SOG, the swordfish, the ramtor. I go over so many guns. So yeah guys, enough talking, let's get right to it. But before we do get right to it, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, because I do be posting a lot of daily Call of Duty content, and I hope everyone's been having a great, blessed, medicated day. And yeah family, enough talking, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so the first class we're going to get into is a SOG. Now this is mostly my main rushing type of class. I have an optic sight, which is a reflex sight. My attachment is stock 1, I have quick draw, and then I have stock 2 for my third attachment. My gear is a slingshot. My perk 1 is flat jacket. My perk 2 is lightweight, and my perk 3 is dead silence. And I also do have a wild card to get extra attachment as well. But this class, yo, is a good ass rushing class. If you need something very quick and very easy to handle, the SOG is the one for you. The SOG is so damn easy, and yo, honestly, I'd be fucking shit up with this class, no cap. Like, I'd be running through people with this class. So my second class I have right here is a swordfish. Now the swordfish is, honestly, I slept on the swordfish for a fat minute, but then I really started like getting into the other weapons besides like some machine guns and ARs, and yo, swordfish is OP as hell. My first, I have an optic sight, which is a reflex sight. The reflex sights are in the classes are optional. You don't always gotta have a reflex sight. It just helps me aim a little bit better, you know what I'm saying? For my first attachment is hybrid mags. For my second attachment is a quick draw 1, and then I have quick draw 2 for my third attachment, and then I have the fourth attachment, which is long barrel, to get better shots from the long range. And then I have only one perk, which is flat jacket, and my gear is a cosmetic device, but you can choose any type of gear you're comfortable with. Spitfire. Now this is my second kind of rushing class. This class I don't really bring out unless I really just want to sweat and fuck these guys up, because this class is OP as hell, yo. For my first attachment, I have an elo sight, and then I got extended mags, quick draw, and stop. And then for my gear, I have slingshot. From perk 1 is flat jacket. From my perk 2 is gung ho, and then I have perk 3, which is dead silence. Now like I said, this class is definitely good for rushing. I usually only whip this class out if like my team's down by a lot, or I just feel like fucking these guys up, because like if you really know how to use a Spitfire, yes, it does have a lot of recoil, but this Spitfire is OP as hell. I got a whole video on my best class setup for the Spitfire. Link will be down in the description below, or if you click onto, I think, to the top right of your screen, there'll be that dot thing. You can just click on there, you know what I'm saying? But hey, Spitfire is OP as hell, y'all. Don't sleep on the Spitfire. I know it's kind of hard to use because of the recoil, but hey, if you really know how to control the recoil, this is a class for you. Now the Maddox is definitely a good gun. I like it. It's very quick for an AR. It is honestly very quick for an AR. That's what I kind of like about it, and it's honestly pretty good for a hardpoint. I've been using this class a lot on hardpoint, and it's just good. It could hold its ground when you're rushing. Like even when you're like deep rushing, that shit could really go off. I ain't finna cap. So my first attachment we're gonna have is an elo sight, and then we're gonna have quick draw 1, and then quick draw 2, and then we're gonna have stock for my last attachment, and then we're gonna have gear slingshot. For my perk 1, we're gonna have flat jacket, and then for my perk 2 is tactical mask. Now how I get both flat jacket and tactical mask, if they're both from the same tier of perks, there's a little wild card that you can get. I think it's called like perk 1 gauntlet or something. I don't know. It's a wild card that you could attach to have both of those. It's honestly very good, because what do people throw a lot? Explosives. And what also they throw, concussion grenades, especially that 9 mag, that 9 bang or something, whatever you call it. That shit OP. My other class we were gonna have is the Demon 3XB. Mine is a Mark II. It doesn't matter what kind of variant you have. I ain't finna cap. This shit is OP as hell, yo. Like I have a whole class setup. Like I said, that will be in the link description as well. So the first attachment you're gonna have is an elo sight. Now I have elo sights on every class, like I said. So like I said, it's optional. You don't gotta have it on. You can have it on. Whatever floats your boat. my first attachment we're gonna have is high caliber 1. We're gonna have rapid fire, and then we're gonna put high caliber 2, and then we're gonna pick quick draw. One thing I like about this shit, not quick draw, grip. Sorry, we're gonna pick grip. One thing I like about this gun, it's good for rushing, and it has like 0 recoil. Like honestly, you just gotta learn how to, you know, increase the fire rate a bit. If fire rate's good, I ain't finna cap. It's just a burst, so if you really know how to use a burst well, like this class is for you. Like honestly, if you know how to use a burst right, you can make it turn into a freaking automatic. Like this gun is OP as hell. And then for my gear, I have slim shot. And then for my perk 1, I have flat jacket, and then obviously I have wild cards to get those extra attachments. Because honestly, guys, the way I think about Call of Duty Black Ops 4, it's mostly attachments over perks. Perks really don't have much effect on everything, since, you know, you kind of get perks with your specialists in a way, you know what I'm saying? So like, definitely I always choose attachments over perks. For my last class we're gonna have here is the Rampart 17. I set up with this gun not too long ago. The link will be down in the description below as well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but low key, this class is OP as hell. I fucks with it, no cap. It really be going through down people, and especially the sight I put on there. Before I had the sight, my aim was kind of off with it, but now when I had the sight on it, it's OP as hell. So for my first attachment we're gonna have is a recon sight. Second attachment is high caliber 1. My third attachment is high caliber 3. High caliber 2, and then we're gonna have grip for my last attachment. Now, like I said, this gun is OP as hell. I fucks with it. It's good for the long range, you know what I'm saying? You can change grip out for the long barrel, but it's already AR, you know, it already has that long range, so there's really no need for having long barrel on there. And then for my gear is slim shot. I got perk 1 is my flat jacket, and the perk 3 is dead silence, but you know, you can choose whatever perks you want. And this class right here, the Rampart, is dope. I fucks with it. It's OP. Like I said, this class for AR, it rips down people. Yeah, the fire rate's, you know, a little bit alright. It's not as fast as the Maddox, but this really, it does a lot of damage. It takes like a couple bullets and they're done. You know what I'm saying? So if you're looking for something like this is mostly kind of just sitting back, not really like camping-ish, but just kind of, you know, staying in one area and you know, just holding down that spot kind of thing, you know, class, I guess you could say, because it's not really meant for rushing. Kind of like, if you really want to like use it to your advantages, you kind of have to stay back with that class. But hey, you know, it depends how you play. Usually I tend to rush with the Rampart, and it usually doesn't get in my way, you know what I'm saying? So definitely gotta stay back with the gun if you're gonna be using the Rampart 17. Hey guys, so this has been my best class of the video for all my classes. Hope y'all enjoyed. Like I said, these classes are mostly like rushing based type of classes, so if you are a rushing player, this will be the classes for you. So yeah guys, hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Hit that like button if you did enjoy today's video, and hit that subscribe button if you want to see some more Call of Duty content. So yeah guys, I'm done talking. Hope y'all guys have a great day, and I'll see y'all guys in the next one.